So in this video, I'm going to be sharing things that I think you should know, things that you should know actually before you marry, before you enter marriage, before you just like seal the deal with this person, just things that you should prepare your mind for so that you can have the best marriage. No marriage is perfect, but you can enjoy your marriage to a great, great, great deal, 100%. Yeah. I've been married for almost 3 years. I'll be 3 years married in 2 months, 3 months, February. This is November. 3 months, yeah. And it's been a good marriage. I'm enjoying it. And I want to make sure that you going into marriage get to have a good marriage as well. I have no idea what it's like to be in a bad marriage, but I don't want anyone that I love, in fact, I don't want anyone to be in such a situation ever. So here I am trying to give as much advice as I possibly can so that we all enjoy our lives with our partners, right? The first point on my list is marriage is not rice and beans. See, it's going to be a lot of work. So yeah, I want you to just prepare your mind for that. It's a lot of work. Good marriages, in fact, take so much work. That's why they're even good, right? So marriage is going to be a lot of work. I want you to just prepare your mind for that. But don't look at, because I'm saying it's a lot of work doesn't mean like it's going to be hectic and tiring, like it's a bad thing. But it's a daily decision to make things work. It's a daily decision to love your partner. It's a daily decision to do things as God will have you do. Let me not dive into the other points yet, but I just want you to have this at the back of your mind that marriage is a lot of work and you're ready for whatever it is might come your way, right? It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak at all. Anyone that's having a good marriage, they're working hard at it. So yeah, marriage is for life, and the last thing you want is to be in a lifetime marriage for that you're not enjoying, right? I know there's option for divorce, but why make a bad choice in the first place when you can make a good choice? You can make the right choice and enjoy this life of marriage, not later down the line you're now looking for a way out. No, that's not how it should be. You're supposed to make the right choice from the onset. When you're entering into a relationship that's leading towards marriage, I want you to just remember, because that's what courtship is for. Courtship is the period when you're supposed to just really, really know this person and just remember it at the back of your mind that this is for life. This action that this person is taking now, if he does it in the future, will I still take it like is it something I want to live with? Do you get? So as you're dating this person, as you're getting to know this person, as you're going out with this person, observe his character or her character. Observe how they handle situations. When you guys have an argument, how does it go? How does he or she handle the arguments? Like these basic things, because this is a life decision, this is a life journey. And the last thing you want is to make a mistake. I think I've said that so many times already. But yeah, just I don't want anyone to make a mistake in marriage, in choosing the partner. So yeah, this is for life. So when you're going into a relationship, when you're making all these choices for your deciding who your life partner is going to be, remember that this is for life. Remember that this is for life, and you're studying this person to be sure that this is someone you're going to be able to live with forever, right? Till death do you part. Love is intentional. Now, when you're dating, or like when you're first getting to know each other, when you first see each other or fall in love, whatever it is, everything is just kind of moved by feelings. There's this saying that love is blind, but marriage will open the eyes. Yeah, is it's not supposed to be so scary. Like it's not supposed to put fear into you. It's supposed to just make you aware, right? That everything you're some things you're not taking some things you're taking lightly now in marriage, you might not take them as lightly. Because in marriage you've already seen each other, you're living together, you've seen each other inside out, you've see finish basically has entered like your relationship, not like in a bad way, but like you just know each other so well, and things are just different. Yeah. So love becomes more of a choice. Love becomes intentional. Like you come to realize that I chose this person. I chose this person because I loved him, and I do love loved him or loved her, and I do love this person, and this has to work. And like, don't let life's issues that would come to attack your marriage or just the enemy is always going to keep trying to kind of put you guys back to back and destroy your union, destroy your intimacy and all these things. But you just have to make sure you're making the daily choice to love your partner. Yeah. So love is intentional, and love is shown by actions, and not just in your head, right? So love is so intentional. It's how you treat the person, how you forgive, how you accommodate the person, listen to the person's issues. Just you're so willing to be with this person, and you're working hard at it every single second of the day, right? Yeah. And then the next point I have here is, as a woman, marry someone you can submit to, right? Because word of God says submit to your husbands, and husbands to love your wives. So yeah, as a woman, marry someone you can submit to, and as a man, marry someone you can love. Now, someone you can love, not just physical appearance. For women, physical appearance is most likely going to change. It's very rare to find women that will stay the same way you met them from the first day you married them up to 50 years after. Like, come on, yeah. So you're marrying someone for who they are on the inside. You're marrying the person for their values, right? Their character, things that really matter. Like, marry someone that you can love. You love because of who they are. Someone you love their character. Someone like you can see into the future. You know, like if there are issues, if we ever have like a terrible, terrible argument, this person is not going to, I don't know, throw a hammer at me. Do you get, like, think, make good choices. Don't just marry based on looks. Don't just marry based on figure. These things also kind of matter, because like attraction is a very good plus and it matters a lot. But don't let that be the only judge of your choice. Make sure you marry someone with brains. Make sure you marry someone who sees you for who you are as a guy and as a lady as well. Someone who loves you, someone who values your opinion. I think you guys are getting what I mean here. So here, as a woman, marry someone you can submit to. Someone that if he says, I don't think you should do this today, you're not going to fight it. You're going to easily accept it. I think there'll be another video for this submission topic, but this submission and this love topic, maybe me and my husband will come and just do this one. But yeah, basically just marry someone you can submit to. What does submission mean? Submission is not subjugation, it's not stupidity, it's not it's not a bad thing. It's God's will for the marriage, and it is how God has the as how God has spoken to us as children that we should do this marriage thing. Yeah. Submission is valuing your husband's opinion, but submission is trusting your husband because he trusts God as well, right? This is why it's also important to marry someone who loves God, to marry someone who trusts God, right? I believe um as Christians, this should be at the top of our list. Marry someone who loves God, who trusts God, who follows God, who's following the leading of God. Yeah. So yeah. So I think I should just move on to the next one. There has to be another video for the submission topic because it's like there's a whole rabbit hole that I don't want to crawl into in this video. All right. So and then the next point is, you are not marrying a perfect person. So give grace. That's the new thing, right? So like just cut the person some slack, right? This person is not perfect. And this is your first time married to, this is this person's first time being married to you, as much as it is your first time being married to this person, right? So what I'm trying to say is you're both doing this marriage thing together for the first time. And if you think about it, when you make a new friend, 1 year, 2 years is not at all enough to know everything about this friend, right? So that's what marriage is. I see marriage as like a friends with benefits situation. You know what the benefits are, right? All right. So marriage is a friendship. In fact, this topic is, yeah. Anyways, so as I'm saying, you're not marrying a perfect person. So there will be times that you will not like what this person says, you will not like what this person does, but handle the situation with maturity. Don't be insulting your partner. Don't be talking them down. Just remember, this person is not perfect, right? And neither are you. You're both making this work, and just be ready to forgive at all times, no matter what it is that happens, right? So, of course, situations the arguments or like issues we have like different intensity, in the sense that, like, okay, maybe forgetting your birthday or something compared to forgetting to put the cover back on the toothpaste. Like, those are like different issues, right? So don't handle a tiny issue the same way you would handle a big issue. And now this big issue is not like you should shout, but like, I mean, like, actually sit down and talk about things. Yeah, yeah. Your partner cannot complete you. Only God can. Like, really, only God can. God is the one that should rule your heart, rule your soul, guide you. Your partner cannot make you happy. Your partner can, well, I hope you know what I mean. It's not like he or she can't like make you happy, but like, I mean, your joy, yeah, your joy is not derived from your partner. Your joy is not derived from, that's just it. Your joy is not derived from your partner. Maybe that's what I'll even name this point instead. So like, your joy is derived from God. Your happiness comes from God. God is your source of peace, your source of strength. Yeah. So your partner cannot do these things for you. He's also human, or she is also human as much as you are. So try to remember that as well as you go into this journey. Marriage is 100, not 50-50. This, when I was getting married, when I was planning towards marriage, I watched videos. God, I watched so many videos, Christian content, not Christian content, just because like I did not want to enter marriage with the wrong mindset, and I wanted to make sure that this marriage, I enjoy it and I know everything that could possibly happen, right? So yeah, so I watched so many videos, and this point is one point that I still run with, and I just loved it from the first time I heard it. Like, marriage is 100, not 50-50. You're not like, this might be hard to accept for some people, but if you really think about it and really try to understand it, you would start to really grasp it and wrap your head around it a lot more. So marriage is not for you, right? It's for the other person. So what I mean is, you are entering this marriage to serve the other person. You're not entering this marriage to just take from the other person. You're here to serve. You're here to help this person achieve that. You're here to be that person's friend. You're here to be that person's partner. And think about it, this goes the two ways, right? So if you're here to help your partner, love your partner, and serve your partner is also here in the marriage to do the same thing. How beautiful is that, right? Because then you're both now working towards the same goal, and you're just fixed, latched, you're together. Like, nothing can break that kind of bond and that kind of relationship where you're both just constantly building each other up. What? Building each other up. I need to drink some water. Teach your partner about yourself. Now, don't leave everything to the wind. So I mean, like, don't expect your partner to just figure you out. Like, she doesn't know you that well. Like, even if you dated for 10 years, like, in marriage it's different. I believe I'm speaking to people who are children of God and you've not yet been living together before marriage. Don't expect this person to just figure things out about you for themselves. Communicate. Even if you want like a special gift for your birthday or your anniversary, it's okay to let the partner know. Don't be letting him trying to figure things out and then now wasting money and buying the wrong things, or her, things like that. So like, just communicate. Oh, I don't like things like this, or I like things like this, or so on and so forth. Yeah. So I think this point is pretty clear and straightforward. Teach your partner about yourself. Help your partner understand who you are, the things you like, and so on and so forth. The dating phase, the courtship phase doesn't have to end just because you're married. In fact, you now have to intensify and really dig deep into who this person is and just get to know yourselves on a better scale. All right, next point is communicate about everything. Like, everything. You know those videos you see where the friend like two friends are speaking, and then one friend is like, don't tell anybody the secret, and the wife or husband drives home and immediately just downloads everything. That's how it should be. That's how it is with me. Like, I don't know, except I forget things, and I tend to forget things a lot. But yeah, that's just how it is. Like, just let each other know everything. Communicate. Yeah. This is why you should marry your friend. Because if you don't marry your friend, or if you don't marry someone you love and value and cherish, you would constantly not want to be together, because you're not like, this person just doesn't flow on the same vibe as me. I think, like, yeah, communication is easier when you marry your friend. Communication is fun when you've married your friend. So that's why you should marry your friend. I'm going to do another video on marrying or how on how to be your husband's friend or your wife's friend, how to be your partner's friend, basically. And then yeah, how, why you should marry your friend or whatever. But just for now, make sure you communicate about every single thing. If you're, I don't know, wherever you're going, whatever it is you're doing, it just keeps you synchronized. I mean, the little things that you think are not so important or not significant, they actually are in a relationship that's marriage, because you people are doing this thing for the first time and it is for life, and you want to make sure you are intertwined and just synchronized, like to the point where you can't live without each other, like literally. You know what I mean? So that's basically what I mean. As much as you can say, like there is no secret. There is not supposed to be secret. Like nothing should be a big deal to talk about. Nothing should be too small to talk about. Nothing should be too big. Nothing should be hidden from your partner. Yeah. So that's just like, in fact, I feel like this point is very, 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 very important, extremely important, and it's like the bedrock of any marriage: communication, talking about everything, however way you can talk about it. And also, there are times to talk about certain things, and there are times like there's time for everything. So like, don't bring a serious issue. Okay, now let me just give an example now. For like in my marriage, if I want to talk about something serious, like in, you guys see these movies, okay, mostly in Yoruba movies. I don't know, I don't think I've seen it in other movies, but like in Yoruba movies, there are those scenes where the wife wants to talk about something important, and it's in the middle of the night that she decides it's the best time. And she's waking the guy around 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or whatever. I'm like, why? Even me, that time of the night, my brain is still processing. Like, why are you interrupting your own sleep to have this conversation now when you had like 12 good hours in the day? Even if the husband is not home in person, you can send a voice note, you can do a video call, you can talk about these things during the day. Why is it at night? Anyways, like thinking about myself now, I can't even wake up to have such a conversation. Like, what do I want to be thinking about? Maybe before childbirth, before motherhood, maybe. But even though, yeah. So like for now, as I was saying, like my husband now, if I want to wake him up to talk about something in the middle of the night, or you, like I am on my own. I'm just talking to, even if he actually sits up. I've never even tried this because even I can't be awake for that. But like, even if we're watching a movie together and he dozes off, and I try to, and he wakes up and I think he's awake, whatever, and I'm telling him these things, he will say he did not hear the next morning, right? So now imagine if I wake him up in the middle of the night to talk about this issue. Even if he sits up and is answering me, trust me, 120,000%. He did not hear a word I said. So yeah, I'm just trying to give an example that there's time for everything with communication. There are weightier matters that should be discussed in like serious conditions, and there are weightier matters that you can just gist about, that even if you're not being heard, at least you're being listened to. I mean, what's that thing? You're not here. You know what I mean, yeah? So yeah, there's a time to talk about issues and know your partner so you can know the best time to slide in important issues, and know what topics are gist, what topics are information, what topics are like facts. I hope you get what I mean. So yeah, communicate, communicate, communicate. All right, I think I've jawed a lot on this topic. The next point I have is, don't leave your home for the enemy. The devil is out for homes, the devil is out for marriages. So be on the alert. Pray. Surround your home with angels. Like, pray, pray, pray for your husband, pray for your children, pray for yourself. If you're a woman, pray for your, if you're a man, pray for your wife, pray for your children, pray for yourself too. So just like pray. The devil is really out to get homes and destroy marriages, because the family is like the biggest foundation for community, for society, and the devil is out for marriages. Yeah. So just pray, surround your home with the fire of the Holy Ghost, and yeah. And then next point, second to last point. So the second to last point on my list is, God is in this marriage with you. You're not alone in this. You're not alone in this. You should just surrender the entire marriage to God. You can't do it yourself. In fact, You can't, like, you just can't. Yeah, you're going to need God's strength, God's grace. So just remember that God is in it with you. And if any issue arises, even before you remember to tell your friend about it, tell God about it. Talk to God about whatever issue might arise, because He's the one who sees your insides, sees your souls, and sees the marriage too, and knows that this one is not hard now. Let it go. Do you get? So yeah. And now the final point that people don't tend to talk about, and nobody wanted to talk to me about before I got married, is that if you're marrying as a virgin, it's important to prepare your mind for this. I got married as a virgin, and well, me and my husband, yeah. So one of the things, like, African homes now, nobody's going to talk to you about marriage. Nobody's going to tell you about sex. I mean, I don't want to use the word sex. Nobody's going to talk to you about conjugal bliss. Nobody's going to tell you all these things. Yeah. So for me, because I understood my kind of personality and all that kind of stuff, plus this whole thing is gonna be new to me, right? So I watched lots of videos. Now, I'm not saying you should watch pornography. I didn't divert into that, but I'm just saying, like, I watch lots of YouTube videos, lots of educational videos on, like, people that are already married and got married as virgins and what to expect. Do you get what I mean? Things like that. So, like, watch videos that will just help prepare your mind and regulate your mind for these things, because it's marriage and it's gonna happen. You can't run away from it. There's a point I jotted down here that I just want to share, because I have to say it exactly the way I wrote it here for you to get it. Yeah. There will be lots and lots of conjugal bliss in the marriage. As a woman, everything else I've mentioned here indirectly affects this point, this whole conjugal bliss. In fact, it affects how it's gonna go for you, how you're gonna enjoy the whole stuff. I'm trying to be careful with the points here, because I don't know who's watching this video. I don't want to go into details too much. But yeah, everything else is going to affect this. How your day goes is going to affect this. Yeah. But as the man, in fact, this conjugal bliss, it's what's going to make them feel better. It's what's going to bring them out of whatever mood. Like, it is what is going to make them happy. But, like, as a woman, you have to be happy first to enjoy this. So yeah, you know what I mean? So, like, this conjugal bliss. I'm sorry. This is a very shy topic for me to talk about, but maybe on another video I'll invite a guest that's like a pro in these talks to do it with me. So yeah, it's gonna happen, is what I'm trying to say. And you can't run away from it. You need it to keep the marriage alive. So yeah, make sure that you just prepare your mind for it as much as you can. If you're a virgin, if you're getting married as a virgin, don't be afraid. Educate yourself as much as you can and as much as you need to, and talk to people that you know would educate you, like married people that would open up to you and share the things that you need to know about it. And yeah, what else do I want to say now? So yeah, if you're getting married as a virgin or as virgins, just prepare your mind for this as much as possible. Talk about, like, each other's expectations. Now, of course, if you don't have experience, you can't really have expectations, but just, like, have an idea. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying practice things before you marry. I'm just saying, like, just talk about it so that you're more free. All right. So I believe that's everything I have to share today. Yeah, that is all. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment. That last point, I was very shy to talk about it, but I think I tried. So you can leave a comment, like, let me know what you think. And if you're a married person watching this video, and there's some points that you feel I did not mention that you want to prepare other singles or engaged people for, please comment below as well. They'll be reading your comments. So yeah, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you in the next one. Oh, wait. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button. Subscribe so you can get notified when a new video is up.